Hello guys, Zanitor here, and welcome back to Skylines Parklife, where this time, I don't remember what we're doing. Oh yeah, I was gonna sort of make this area work and just see how everything did. And we were gonna hope that this ends up working this time, but yeah, it seems like it's just broken again, hasn't it? We're having the worst luck with this. I don't know why. I don't know what's up with it. I don't know if it's, you know, maybe it just doesn't want to be off this type of road. I really don't know. I'm not sure how to fix that. How to make it so people can actually just do their thing. Oh, that's nice. Oh, visiting prison. Yeah, they're just visiting. They work at like the business planning company, which is pretty funny. I mean, it's getting the stuff, it seems, to a certain degree. I don't know. We'll see if that manages to unload, hopefully. Ugh. It's so annoying. I also just realized I have this as the... Wait, is this just a 6-lane or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay, yeah. I thought I did it as like an 8-lane there for a second. It looked extra huge for some reason. Let's, oh boy. I'm so annoyed that's just not working. But I guess what can you do? You can only do so much to, I guess, like help it along. I'm just gonna add in all this because we have the availability and kind of the space to do so, and nice place for industrial just to come on in. It would probably help if I popped it up. It would definitely run a lot smoother. So I'll do that. But I hope you guys have been well. Also, I should mention, if you go to my Twitter, which will be in the description, and if you look at my newest tweet, or one of my newest ones, obviously, you know, it might be a little bit behind once this is uploaded, but I uploaded a image of the city. I uploaded it as like a nice little map, and it looks really quite cool. So if you want to check that out, it's over on my Twitter, and you can kind of see a sort of cool version of how my map is going and sorted out. Yeah, so this is struggling again. I don't know what to do for it. I'm gonna try just a small road off of here. Just because why not? I don't see what's gonna hurt just trying something else. It's probably even gonna be too far now to where it's not gonna fit, isn't it? Oh no, okay, it works. So let's just... So that's like the entrance. So let's just try it there. Let's try it again. Hope that it can manage to work. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it here real quick. I'm going to do this, which I'll go ahead and hook to there because why not. So I downloaded something new. I don't know if it's installed or working. It is. So Suburban Powerline, which is really cool because you can build it right through here, like on the roads, and it doesn't really take up as much room as you can see, and I can build all over it. And the reason I installed this because this is much more like where I live, or where I live now actually, and much more like where I've kind of grown up. We sort of have this style of well, we call them telephone poles, but they're power poles. They carry telephone lines and everything as well. But I think they look really cool, and they kind of give a bit more of a fun thing instead of just having to have, because these giant ones are a bit, you know, well, they're giant. We don't tend to do those unless you're, I mean, the area I live in currently has all underground stuff, so technically it's like that, but not everyone is like that. So this is having the same issue again, isn't it? I have no clue why. Let me just pause real quick, and let me just look it up. So chirp x launch site trucks can't unload. We're just going to check it out. Oh god, probably should type in C Skylines. It's just giving me a bunch of things of truck drivers. Yeah, so people are having a problem. It's caused by a mod. It works fine in vanilla environment. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Let me just type in trucks can't unload city skylines. Sorry about this, but I just want to, you know, see if I can figure out something because it seems very odd. you know, for the reason that they can't reach it. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, there's nothing really saying what it's doing. So I guess I'm just gonna have to fiddle with it again and hope I can do something. And Jesus, that looks terrible. Alright, so let's deconstruct that. That obviously wasn't the cause. We'll bring it back over here. Why is this space already occupied? Is it because I put those in? Probably is. They might not be able to be deleted. No. And then move it back to right here. It could be the Parkify mod now that I think about it. Because obviously it allows me to put it at any point. So it very well could be that, because it's not lined up perfectly to things. Again, it's kind of hard telling to see what it could actually be, but we'll see if that works. If not, I might just have to take away the Parkify mod and see if that helps it out. These people are trying to figure out which way they need to be driving, but, you know, that's fine. Camper van, he's a tourist, so it's fine. And he's uneducated. I got where you need to go eventually. Nope, something's happening. But let's see if anyone's able to do what they need here eventually. So that's just tourists visiting, of course. It's very odd. I don't know what to do with it. So let's see what we can do here. I'm curious how... Wow, this is looking pretty good, actually. My roads, they look so silly, but like I'm really happy with how well they've actually done. I think this is the least amount of traffic problems I've ever had playing this game, and I couldn't be more like happy about that. Ooh, I just clicked out of the game on accident. Wow, this is busy. I didn't think anyone actually used this. Okay, so we will have to fix this, which is fun. Because I didn't actually anticipate it being used, so that's fine because we can fix this and make it better now. I think one thing, there's obviously not an easy way for people just to get onto the other side, and I'd say a lot of them are probably wanting this way. So I think that's going to help a lot of that. And for the same issue, we're going to do, don't know why I just did that. We can do something like this. Ooh, that's a tight corner, but that's how it's going to be. Let's say something like that. So, let's see if that's used a little bit more. It might help sort some stuff out. This road, yeah, people can still go straight, so that's great. So let's just see what that does. Obviously, this only comes at certain points, so it's good. And we actually have unlocked new things for our nature reserve, which is awesome. So we have the tent camping site 1, viewing deck, and viewing deck 2. Oh, viewing decks could be really cool because we have the mountains. Perfect. Let's go ahead and beef this up a little bit, and then we'll check on how that's doing over there again. Yeah, so let's go and put like a camping site down, because I'm really excited for the prospect of that. We can put multiples of them in. I think they have to go kind of on the outside here, but that's fine. Makes sense. And we'll put like some of these near as well. Ooh, what is this? Campfire site. I like the one that has the open sort of flame and all that. There we go. And then for the overlook, the viewing deck, that's pretty cool. We could have one there. Maybe like right off here. Maybe a little one. We could even use this one maybe. Kind of a smaller one just there. I think that works pretty nicely, in all honesty, and it, you know, it looks good. That's kind of something that I wanted in this, so I'm pretty chuffed with that. Even though this is still going to be the best view because you can see everything, but that's really cool. I guess we've actually gotten some good visitors on this finally. Yeah, wow, that's definitely increased from where it was, so I'm happy with that. So this seems to be okay. Like I think this is running fine. So I'm not too fussed, and I think it should be okay to keep it as is. I was tempted to upgrade this road if it needed it, but it's such a small little area. I don't think it needs much of anything, and I don't plan to expand this at all. So I think we're okay there. I was mildly tempted to connect these neighborhoods via a thing here, but I don't think it's really necessary. And I think it's fine as is, and we'll just see how it goes. I could, you know, excuse me. I could expand this maybe a little bit out here, but I kind of like keeping this no stops, basically is what I'm getting at. And maybe I don't really want to put too much close to this, because I do want to keep it as a nice nature reserve. Ah, that looks nice. Let's see if our place over here is maybe unloading. Okay, it looks like people are unloading now, which is perfect. So I can see where everyone's going. And if it backs up, which now, wow. Okay, we're getting pretty good usage out of it. I really did not anticipate that. Other than the fact that this is obviously really backed up, which I guess makes sense because there's a lot of people leaving. It seems to be okay. I really should put a bus stop here as well, which is going to make it worse, but I could put a bigger road here too. Okay, yeah, that's much better than it was, so I'm pretty content with that. Let's, yeah, so that won't work, obviously. I could maybe do a, I only need a one-way. Yeah, it's just the space. I could do this, kind of make it work, and then just move it back ever so slightly. There we go. Well, they're happy and unhappy to what I've done. Like, I know that's not the best thing in the world, but it kind of might just help them when they're getting out. I'm not sure. Or they might just disappear. Okay, it sort of works. It's sort of doing what I want. And I could do this. Could upgrade this to that there. So that works a little bit better. In fact, no, I don't need to do that. So there we go. That's working pretty, that should work better. We'll see how that works on, you know, the next bit that come in. Obviously we messed up the sort of servicing there, but it should be okay. This is still running relatively smooth, surprisingly so. So I'm pretty happy with that. Everything seems to be running okay. I love this little merging lane thing. It seems to really be helping, even though these people just are going out crazily into it anyways. But why are they doing that? Why would you do that? I can make them do what I want here, though. We'll just do that, just to make them go to the right area. There we go. That's what you need to do. Then get into the lane you need. Beautiful. There we are. And are they doing the same here? Yeah, they are. I might just need to do that for a lot of this. That's fine, though. I don't really mind. I'm just impressed at their stupidity, really. There we go. That should be better. And hopefully that'll run even smoother. So I think this is all fine. I mean, yeah, it is slowing down a little bit. This is slowing down a little bit, which is a bit of a problem. But that's okay. I could, in theory, make a little slip lane sort of just over to here so people don't have to go here. Because that's where most people are going. And then if people want to go, you know, out here, they still can. So maybe I'll just do that. Because, I mean, there's, again, with these sort of things, it's sort of just a matter of there's nothing stopping me doing so. One thing I might do, I might upgrade this. I'll do one of these. Just to keep them sheltered a little bit from the noise. And then maybe just something like that. Curious if that'll work. Maybe it'll help avoid some people trying to get off quickly. There we go. So they can go pretty swiftly out of there. Makes a little bit of a slowdown there, which I could actually tidy this up a little bit neater. Let me turn this off. I just realized that was on. I don't like using that when I'm trying to build normal things. Sort of here. Oh boy, this is hard. Maybe like this. Then bring it around this way to here, and then into here. So it gives a little bit more distance between this. That was a bit of a faff one, but we got there in the end. And obviously this is busy, just people wanting to get into here. I guess I could make this a 2-lane as well. There's nothing really, I don't think it would hurt. Yeah, because this is getting pretty busy. I guess, actually, I don't know why. I guess just get sudden spurts of traffic. I don't know if it's people using this. No? We've zero people so far. I love that 2 planes come in at once. Because that makes sense. Oh, so they're leaving the city on this, which is really nice to see, actually, the fact that they're using it. So let's just see how this does, if people are coming in on it, or if they're just leaving on it. I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, so people are leaving it. Which I could put a metro here as well, I just realized, so they don't have to use cars. Yeah, so it's the same amount of busyness, really. But that's okay. I'm not really too fussed. But it does give me a little bit more room for creating a bus line. Which I could just have a bus line that literally will just come into, like, here, maybe. Because it's the tourism area, after all. Then maybe do like it's a little route just to get here and then back. There we go. That's not too weird of one. Yeah, so that's definitely backing up pretty good. Just due to how, I mean, that's just how it is. What I could do is I could, and I will, put the metro here. I can beautifully do that, obviously on accident. So I can connect that up as such. And I think that's fine, actually. And then this can just be a way to get from here to here and back. And that should be enough to start sort of the situation that we need. Which I guess I could do from here to here and back as well. Although that one, it's a bit redundant because I've already got all the other ones, but I'm going to do it anyways. We'll see and hope that more people will use that. I think it should be used. So yeah, as you can see, we got some people coming out. We got some people that should be waiting for the bus, maybe. My hope is just to get less people trying to get on the roads regularly. But this gets more people in and out of the city, and perhaps more people without needing having the use for cars. But as it is, it's mostly just people panicking. Seems to be the case. Yeah, I definitely might need to rethink that a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely getting a bit busy. See, I mentioned traffic problems, and here we go. I'm gonna delete this for now, and I'm gonna come out like so, and let's see. Might just do something like this. Okay. There's sort of a method to my madness, to a degree. I don't really have it planned, I'm just kind of doing it as I go, so if it looks weird, I apologize. So like that, so we have a way to get out there. For the people that want to get out here, we can do that by just having one that simply goes this way. And that should, in theory, be okay. Just trying to get them a little bit farther away. I don't like quite how steep that is. Let me do something like this. And then that's exactly what I wanted, thank you. It's a funky one, but we'll go with it. And then we could have something, I'm kind of thinking of doing something here. To be able to make some choices of where they might want to go, because the tourism section is obviously here. So that might go poorly, but we don't know until we try. And then We could have one that comes off in here for if that's their goal, ultimately. And then if they wanted on the other side, we could come up and under like so, and around, and then link up there. Oh boy, that's something. And then, could I do anything to go straight here? I don't know where this one goes. I kind of forget. Oh, so it goes all the way over there. Okay. So it's sort of the same deal that I've just made there. So that's fine. This is definitely going to be a bit more messy of a road, but I think it'll be okay. And then if people are wanting to just kind of get in here, maybe. Can I just build one off this? Can I do one in the middle? I'm going to do a road anarchy and just make it where I can. And I'll do a straight one just so it works right. And I'll just use the move tool to make this happen. There we go. And then we can go ahead and delete that again. And then we can go back to this and just come under here like so. And maybe start coming up a little bit and just link to there. Why not? So just kind of a straight way through, and we'll see if that does anything fun, because that might make for a nice different type of road. It gives this a little bit more usage as well. Which in fact I could do this. Means people don't have to go across the lane so willingly. Come in here like this. And I'll go over, because again I do like the overpasses for the aesthetics. Oh, it's the elevation step, I see. There we go. There we go. Again, that turned out funkier than anticipated, but that might help a little bit there, just with that. And that gives a bit of a longer line, which I could now come in and do this, where I come in here, like so, and just able to build a bit of a longer run up to this, so it doesn't pile up quite as much, and it uses a lot more of these lanes this way as well. So I think that should work. Could I upgrade this to a... If I do that, it uses all the lanes. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And just see how that works, because I'm kind of curious. So this is being used fairly well as well, which is good to see. I'm curious to how many people we're actually going to end up serving with this, but we'll see once we get there. And one thing I'm going to do here, if there's enough space... Yeah, I thought it would be distance too short. But I can make it work. There we go. Perfect. They're using it. Just because it gives them the kind of lane to do what they want. Alright, here we go. So more people use the metro now, which is ideal. And all of these lanes should be pretty well utilized. Like, obviously it's going to be slow coming out of here no matter how you go about it. But yeah, this is being used much, much better anyways. Wow, 185, so we're right back to where we need to be. And then this should start to be used as it's needed. A lot of people are actually taking this way, surprisingly. So that's good to see. Some people going in this way. Don't know if there's anyone going to the touristy way yet. Oh, yep, there's one. I think it's a bus, actually, which I guess it just rerouted to the easiest way. And yeah, there's a lot of people coming out of it, so... As long as it doesn't back up too far this way, we'll be alright. But again, I can make a longer lane if need be. So that's fine. we're doing something. Wow, a lot of people using the train. I did not anticipate so many people using the train. That's pretty awesome, though. I'm happy with that. Now let's get back to doing something with this, maybe. We can clean up maybe traffic a little bit, even though it's still not bad. But yeah, it could be better, ultimately. And I just realized my OBS is closed down. Okay, I'm still recording, thank God. I was a little bit worried there. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I just feel like I could probably do something a little bit better. I think one thing is this shouldn't be a 2-lane now that I look at it more. Because everyone's just trying to go into the main left lane. Which I could just fix with nodes, I guess, or the lane connector. So let's do that. And that. Maybe that'll fix some of that problem. Instead of them waiting for so long. And, yeah, so that should be alright. And work fine, hopefully. This is still alright. We could probably use the little merge lane here, actually. How we have across the way. Which this one, yeah, this one's not even a 2-lane. I just realized I could just do it a little bit bigger anyways. Or I could do it with just the regular one, so. So we can just do that. Which I just realized that that road anarchy was on, but it's tight. maybe I need to fix that a little bit. Let's just what was it? Page up, yeah. Maybe I can just. Well, don't want to do that. Is that the right bit? Yeah. So I'd rather. It may look a little bit silly, but I'd rather have it like that, and then there's actually room for cars to get under. What was that? Oh, blimp. I was wondering. So there we go. And this is where we can come in and give them their rules of having to use this. Use it like a proper clover leaf. Yeah, they already know that one, but just in case. And they can... Well, no, they can't go straight. It's a merging lane. So there we go. Like so. Alright, perfect. So that should be better, and hopefully run a bit smoother. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, we seem to be doing fine. Again, this is getting busy. I don't know where all this is coming from, but a lot of people wanting to get into here. This is getting pretty backed up. See, I had to talk about traffic issues, didn't I? I had to talk about being happy with how well it's been doing. But all this stuff I think is pretty easy fix, really. Because I can just come in here and make merge lanes and such. Which I don't know what they're doing here. That's stupid. They're all trying to get in the same lane. There we go. And you guys, you need to just go straight here. Instead of trying to go into the other lane. Only get into that lane if you need. Oh god. Yeah, they're panicking. So they're trying to get into here. A lot of them. Which, you know, at this point it could just be this is maybe a little underwhelming of a design for them. Because there are lots up under here, so it's hard to tell. Let's see how it's looking. Oh yeah, I forgot I made... There's not lots, there's a roundabout. Completely forgot I made that. Okay. Which, you know, it seems to be running alright. It shouldn't be too much of an issue, but it's obviously becoming a little bit of one. Let's see, what can I do here? I could upgrade this. Don't hurt. Which, you know, it does kind of ruin the whole merging lane thing I was just doing. But what I could do, I'm just going to try something here. So, bring it up to this size of road. So we got the 4-lane. And then we'll upgrade this to a 2-lane at the end. And we're going to do this. So, they want to go here. And they want to go here. They will go only into this one. I'll go only into that one. And then only into that one. We'll see if that runs any smoother. Because I'm not entirely sure. It's just awkward this has turned into a bit of a too. Let me just upgrade here. Slope too steep. Nope. It's fine. There we go. Maybe that'll sort out a little bit of the problems. It seems to be already working a little bit here, so luckily we've been able to kind of catch up with anything. Again, I shouldn't say that because it messes up when I do. I'm not sure why I'm saying it again. But whatever. Oh, that's fun. So I guess next, my throat is burning because I have nothing to drink. I really should have got something to drink for this. So I keep having to stop talking. Oh wow, that's nice and busy, isn't it? Jeez. I really feel like I should sort that out a little bit. I mean, it is the only way in. It's probably not helping the situation, is it? Could I do a slip line there? I don't know if that will work. I'm curious though, and it's worth a try. So let's come in here like this. Come on. We'll take that away. Take that out and then build the there. And then we'll tidy it up with this thing, of course. And then we'll turn off the lot here. And then bring this where this can only go to here. And that might be okay, and then they just have to yield. Okay, so they could still cross there. Obviously it's not the best thing in the world, but it should be okay. But I'm just curious if that'll break up a little bit of the traffic, you know, the ones that are trying to go right. It's hard to tell. Just kind of watching it for a bit and see if people take it. There's a few. It's where a majority of the traffic's coming from, so it's kind of just letting it be. And yeah, this is turned off, so that's fine. But I don't really want people turning left there. So I'm just going to fix the... I think I can just turn the thing off, can I? Oh, I see. Yeah, there we go. So I can do it by that as well. There we go. So yeah, a little bit more people going that way. This is backing up pretty good, but again, we can sort this out a little bit. We'll make this a merging lane for a couple of, or a good few feet. And we'll come in here. This is basically just a video of me fixing traffic, which I hope you guys don't mind. I don't, because I have fun with it. But I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. So let's do something like that. That should help, I think. Keep backing out on accident like that. So there we go, and then they'll make their way in as their ramp sort of ends. So hopefully that gets a bit better. This is still not exactly what I want. Maybe it's because of this 2-lane coming up, though. I didn't really think about that. Let me build this up to a 3. Yeah, so I just wanted to destroy that. I don't want that. Just basically upgrading this entire road system now. We'll do it all the way to there, because I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Oh, I see, there's just something there right now in there. Police station. That's fine, because I can just move them right there. And then, really, these houses shouldn't have been along this road. There we go. And, we'll see if that helps it run any better. we'll figure out some stuff to be able to fix it all up. I think pretty easy here if it comes down to it. This I think could use a bit of an upgrade as well. Basically, I'm just upgrading all the roads at this point to kind of help our newfound population, I guess, before it becomes too much of an issue. Which, I mean, I would say it's already an issue, but you know what I mean. There we go. And we'll upgrade this. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, so that's fine.
You're listening to the classics, the home of music that looks as good on paper.
Just kind of checking everything here. Luckily, this seems to be okay. These people seem to be using it as I wanted them to. And that's a lot better on the old traffic. I might actually get I'll put this just over here for now. Just to get it out of the way. And I'm just going to check and see what the traffic is like in places. And then we'll see if we can solve it a little bit. Wow. Yeah, that's backed up. I think we're going to have to just delete this for now. I don't think it's going to be something that's going to work for us anytime soon. So sadly, I think it's just going to have to say goodbye. Which is a real shame because but I think it's just due to what the Parklife thing I've installed. I'll just uninstall it next time. For reasons of hoping that it'll work properly. I don't really see anything cool I can put over here yet. We'll unlock this probably in just a minute, so we can maybe find something there that's good to put in. But for now, we're just going to fill it up with some nice dirty industry. Sorry about that. Hopefully we'll be able to finally do like the proper space launches and all that good stuff soon though. But yeah, so that's been probably hurting this area a lot, which is annoying, but we can only do so much. See, they're able to drive in just fine and do what they need, which I love how they're actually driving into the actual terminal. I think it just looks so nice. I don't like this lot, I'll be honest. I mean, there's a lot of free time here. I feel like this could really be... You could probably just turn that off. And really, this could just be a one-way. I mean, everyone exporting it would have to drive through quite a journey, though, wouldn't they? Maybe I'll leave it as is, but maybe just having the light off would be good. I really do like how this looks when it's like snaking through and you just see all the trucks coming in. But yeah, back to this traffic deal. Yeah, so this is busy, which, I wouldn't say that this is like congested. I would say this is congested. That's for certain. Jesus, why are they doing that? Well, one problem I have here is now that I've done this, I think it's screwed with it a little bit. So I need to bring it back to that. Have it like that. And I don't know if it's getting busy up under there now. Yeah, it's not great, is it? But hopefully that'll lighten up a little bit. We'll see if we can't manage it. Maybe I could just do something else with this, because I don't know what to do with that right now. This is obviously quite busy. This I don't actually know what to do with, without, destroying a lot of stuff, which I'm okay with doing. It'd be nice if there was other ways around it. Obviously, I made the little slip road to see if I could help anything, but I don't think that's actually helping. This is real busy. It's just because there's two intersections right after another. Which we can fix by just deleting that. It's going to be simple as. And then I don't think we need this having bus lanes. I think it's a bit of a goof. So we're going to make this a biking one. Maybe to the dismay of some for that, but I think it's better overall. Same with all this. Because I mean, it still all works just the same, so I think it's fine, hopefully. And maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out other things I could do here, maybe to lighten this up. Because, you know, I could, you know, come up and have, you know, something else coming this way, and maybe it would work and make the entrance sort of easier, but, you know, all the, like, having multiple slip lanes and stuff, but I don't feel like it's a great idea either. And it's just making it harder on the pedestrians, really. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is, we're going to delete this, which I'm going to set up, just because it's doing so well. We're going to bring it right back, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. Then we're just going to go into here and delete that back a little bit. And we're going to see if we can't manage to just get, oh boy, we're going to build our own roundabout here and see if it can't manage to help some people out. We're going to have to figure out how to do this properly. I think I'm going to have to build up on the hill slightly. I'm going to use this other tool. I prefer it for roundabouts. So we'll do 6. 6. And there we go. See, it's a perfect circle for now. But it's going to be destroyed very momentarily once I start doing some other stuff, but that's just how it is. We're going to relocate that there, right inside of those buildings, since that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. And then for this, so it's coming off one of these, so one lane isn't really ideal. Don't really want to do it that either, but maybe just do like a nice little 2-lane ordeal. There we go. Starts to mess up a little bit. I might have to delete back one more. And then come up under here with this. Like so. Again, this isn't the most ideal way of how I like doing this, but it's the way that I'm having to do it. And we can come back in here, turn that back off, and I might just rebuild this slightly. Oh, but there's a bus stop there. I don't want that to go. I mean, I can always replace it. It's just not the nicest thing to have to do. Maybe like that. Then oh, that is going to be messy. I don't think it's actually going to help much, but we're going to see what happens. And then there's no light until here, which I'd like to make no light at all. I'm not sure how to get people into this other than just here, which might be the way to do it. Oh, I don't want to delete that much. Maybe if I do something like this. So you got a road that comes out to here. And then we can have, obviously this will still have to be here, which is a bit... Well, no, there's another entrance on the other side, so it's okay. So we can just have it like this. Maybe curve this out a little bit. So it's like a nice double crossing. Move this slightly. There we go. That's about the best I got for starters. And then, you know, we've got the bus line that can go here. And I'm hoping... Yeah, so people can make their way back to that, I think. Pretty easy. There's obviously something missing, but it should reroute, I hope. If not, I can fix some things. But let's go and get that walking trail back up, because that's the most important thing here. So let's start it right about here. And you can just come on up and over. Like so. And I know this is much messier than it was. But it's just the unfortunate way that I'm having to do it now. I say it like it's the only way, it's not, but it's the way that I'm doing it, rather. So, like so. How's that not want to work? Let's just do it right. I just want it right there. I can even curve it, so it's not as big of a problem. There we go. I hate when it has like little hissy fits, but we got it working. And by the way, I am straightening this up, so don't worry about how it looks right now. This will be fine. All right. So we can go ahead and come over here like this. Make that look a little bit better at least. And luckily, there's no poles in the road. I thought there was actually going to be one, but it's just on the edge. And that should be fine, I think. Turn that back off. And let's just see what happens. See how it goes, I guess. Alright, so that sorted itself back out. That's fine. This metro, okay. This I will have to fix like that and then quickly add this together. Oh, distance too short. Oh, I can do this. There we go. So will that fix it? Can they just reroute to there, or do I have to redo that entire thing? I think I have to redo it. But that's okay. Not the worst thing. Oh wait, no, it fixed itself. Maybe the other train can figure it out too. Oh geez. Okay, we're losing power. Don't know how or why. Okay, because I deleted one little thing, of course.
Welcome to the classics. Classical music for classy people. And that's not classist, that's classicist.
Really doesn't want to connect there, so I'm just going to do another one across to here. And delete this one. So that should connect us back up. Okay, good. Whew. Oh wow, that disconnected like almost everything. That's kind of hilarious. Oh wow, that is busy. I need to figure out where these people are going and then be able to get them to other places, which where I think they're coming from is possibly even here, and then making their way through this way, trying to get in to here. But in technicality, they should just go here. But that doesn't always mean that they're going to. Okay, yeah, we'll just have to figure out some stuff for that. That's fine. So this is backed up. I didn't anticipate this to go well. But let's see why it's backed up. Why were they stopping? That's my question. Oh, is it because this is backed up? Oh, of course. Interesting. So it's because of this area, it seems. Well, I mean, if it's becoming a problem, I'll just delete this area. At least it's availability that way, and then they'll have to just do everything on this side. And so they'll just have to come in from over here, which probably won't help this. That's fine though. One thing I could also do here is there's a bit of space here if I wanted to put some stuff over where they can get into this bit. Might help it sort itself out a little bit. Alright, so this is running a little bit smoother. Obviously, yeah, we're still being hit by other traffic bits here. What would really be better is if I didn't have a lot until like here or even later on. But yeah, that ain't looking good, is it? Unless, okay, we're gonna try something because it's me, and we're doing it. We'll have this. Just do this, and then they have to come down to here to be able to go up, and then through and up to here and all that. And as for this, we'll delete it to here. And in reality, this may not be such a bad thing because it's just going to get longer. And maybe even become nicer. So, kind of just follow. Just kind of follow the hillside here and then link up. Oh, what's there? Oh, it's a dog park, isn't it? Yeah. They're getting a dog park now. And then can curve it around best we're able, maybe. Oh wait, there was a bit of availability. There we go. Let's see if that works. So no one should need to pop out there, but what we can do here for the sake of the people is make sure they have power, but also for the sake of pedestrians, they can have a crossing like so, and like so, which I love how that connects. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and fix this situation again that I've destroyed. This has been one interesting episode of trying to just fix traffic the entire time. Did I miss that? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, great. Let's delete that because it looks dumb. There we go. That's a bit better. It's like gonna work. Okay. Took just a second, but it worked in the end. You know, we might have to work on some coverage issues, but I think we're okay in here, actually, oddly enough. And then that should clear that up a lot because we don't have any dumb you know, things to mess that up. So we'll hope that that's better. Already this does seem better, and this is moving a lot farther down the line, and everything should work out. So there we go. Apologies for the very traffic heavy episode. I didn't really anticipate that to be happening this time. And it figures it's the time that I, you know, was kind of bragging about how well traffic had been going. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. It happens. Everything does seem to be a bit better. This is still, you know, pretty busy. But I think it's just because it's a busy area. But I don't think it's like busy. Well, this is bugging me when they do that. I don't think it's like busy to the point where I'm like, I'm going to be too annoyed about it. One thing I may consider is maybe for these guys, because a lot of these are just going on out. I may build them their own off-ramp, which I'll do now, just to see if it helps. Let's come up under here. Okay, so yeah, we can come out of here, and then, you know, just something like here, just to get them out of our hair a little bit. And then can make sure that they, as they merge, they're only going into this lane. And let's just see if that works, to get rid of some of this, because I think that's where a lot of it's coming from. So the AI should update in a second and figure it all out. And as you can see, we were nearing 90,000 and we kind of dropped back below. It's just kind of where we were messing with stuff. It tend to sort of mess up a little bit, but it's all right. So it's not being used yet, but I think the AI just isn't quite understanding that it's available yet. And another thing I can do here, maybe, I don't know if it'll work, but maybe upgrading it to this. Oh, there we go. And then coming in here, there we go. They're starting to use it now. having it like that, maybe. So they only go into the one lane, because I did see them going, like, sprawling across traffic. The police is allowed to do it for obvious reasons, but maybe that'll help some. Maybe that'll make it a little bit smoother to where we can have our city function as a society again, instead of wanting to destroy everyone and fire. But yeah, I'm really not a fan of how this looks, but I think it's just going to have to make do until I can figure something else out. They're all using it, so that's the main thing. It's being well loved, so, and it works. So as long as it's doing that, I'm not going to be complaining about it. In fact, I'm okay with it. I could even connect these up really at this point. I think they're quite close enough to really be able to do that. But yeah, that's a lot better. Another thing, you know, I'll just maybe keep kind of consulting this and figuring out where things need to be fixed. Because obviously there's a lot of people coming off here to go to here to go into this. I could very well make a way of them being able to get into here somehow quickly, or maybe just get more people in here quickly. This is getting busy. I don't like this roundabout, how busy it is on the under, like, kind of side, but I don't know how to fix that. Not for now. A lot of them are just trying to get, you know, probably into here and everything like that, which, you know, I can obviously make different ways for them to get here, or to get there rather. So I'll just have to figure it out. I have to play around with it and try to get them where they need to go without too big of a hassle. I very well may consider deleting this area. The reason being is I think I could better use it just as an area to get people, you know, to get the road system a little bit better. You know, and kind of sort that out maybe a little bit better. And, you know, I love how this is still not that bad. It's like working fairly decently for what it is. But everything else I think is pretty okay, all in all. I don't think we're really having too many issues, so I'm pretty okay with how everything else looks. I think it's just that one area, because it is quite dense now. So I guess it makes sense for everything to be getting a little bit more congested. I guess it's a lot of people wanting to get here as well, to all this officey and the train station, all this good stuff. But yeah, we'll just be able to figure out soon enough and how to get it all fixed up. So we'll do that next time. Sorry again for being such a traffic heavy episode. Maybe I'll just rebuild this, honestly, to my own spec, because that seems to be working for some weird reason. And maybe this as well, and maybe that'll somehow magically make everything better somehow. I don't know how, but it seems to be working. I think by, you know, pure luck. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this kind of longer video and everything. But I will talk to you guys in the next one, and hopefully we'll be doing some good stuff. But thank you guys so much, and goodbye. Hey, thank you for watching. I'm Zanitor, and please like, comment, and subscribe. That will help me out very much, and I hope to see you guys here again. Goodbye.